Phil and I touched on it on some prior programs, Mike, that people are really sort of faced these days with the expense of everything out there, with really making a decision as a couple, and I'm talking about married couples,
Right.
about one spouse legitimately considering no longer working
Yeah.
because what they earn doesn't pay for by the time you tax that income, it doesn't pay for things like daycare and tuition in those types of things, that they're better off sometimes
Right.
staying at home. And so there is a
Yeah.
decision among
And,
couples
and on top
often.
of that, the other issue is during COVID, many companies closed down their in-house daycares and they haven't
Yeah.
opened them up again. Right. So they lost that opportunity where the female worker who says, well, I've got kids, I've got to deal with that. I can bring my kids to a daycare sponsored by the company or even at the company's facility. We found a lot of our clients, they haven't reopened them.
Yeah. Bert, to that point, I did some real quick searching here. And we talk about the cost of daycare. If we look at families in 1990 spent about 9% of their income on childcare, while today families spend an average of 18.5 to 24% of their income.
Wait. Hold on. Say that again one more time, Phil, because I want to make sure everyone heard that.
Yeah, so in 1990, it was about 9% of your income, family's income was spent on childcare. And today, families spend an average of 18.5 to 24% of their income
Wow.
on
Wow.
childcare. Now, one thing I know, anyone that follows programs, so we're going on grandchild number 5 here in the next 30 days, right? That will be 3 added to the Brandt clan this year alone. And so we're very close to the cost of daycare. And one of my daughter-in-laws chose to stay home versus continue to work part-time because now they have 2 instead of 1, and it's just a lot more affordable. But what I also have learned is daycare isn't the daycare of 1990 today. Daycare is a country club today, and I'm not trying to criticize it, but my goodness, the things that caused that increase, right? I mean, my mother ran a daycare out of our house. At any given time, there were 4 or 5 like little kids running around the house that she was taking care of. Or if you went to Kindercare, that was the big brand in the area. Versus today, the things that you get exposed to in daycare today. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying, but it's also not apples to apples. And you know, here's a room with some Tonka toys and some dolls, and go play with them.
You're talking about amenities, Phil. What are some of these amenities you've
Yeah.
seen?
Oh, I mean, the field trips that they take, and
Right.
it's a spa-like facility, and the food
Yeah.
and the preparation and the interaction with the parents and the kids while they're at school. It's really, and that all costs money, is my point.
Right.
So when we drive and aspire to that, then there should be an increase. Now we're getting off topic,
Right.
and I'm definitely not downplaying it. I think it's important in the way that we live life
I
today.
think
But
it's germane, though, Phil, because that's going to have the impact on decision making,
it does,
in
yeah.
terms of am I coming back to work or not? And if my employer is saying you must or you will not have your position anymore, that puts everyone in a bind in terms of what they really need to do. And
It
so,
does. When you back me into a corner, then I have to make the decision, and
right.
that's a tough spot for a family to make with those numbers. I'm sure they're pretty accurate numbers. That's a high expense.
Level up your HR game with an AIM Employers Association membership. Get 24/7 expert support, exclusive training, and a network of peers. Join thousands of HR leaders building better organizations. Call AIM at 800-948-5700 or visit aimea.org today to learn about becoming a member.